Hello paper crafters, I'm Sunny Sky and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I needed to make up some holiday gift packs, so I decided to pull out my envelope punch board. I haven't used it in a while, but it's very handy to make these little pouches that we're going to do today. So I just grabbed some assorted designer series paper and other papers that I had on hand. The envelope punch board comes with this scoring tool that stores right in the punch board. And there are dimensions on the board to make many numerous types of envelopes. Here is a 3.5 by 8 inch envelope, and your paper size is 9 1/4 by 9 1/4. Here's a 6 by 6. Any design you can imagine is pretty much on here. The instructions also come in centimeters as well. Basically what you just need is a square sheet of paper. And so today I'm going to use 12 by 12 because I need kind of a big envelope. And I'm just going to score it at 5 inches. I'm going to punch and score, and because I'm using 12 by 12 cardstock, the cardstock is longer than the edge of the punch board. This is where my punch board ends here, and I need to score longer. So I'm just simply going to follow the score line that I started and just extend it to the edge of the paper there. And then the first one is the only time that you use the measurement on the board. For the other 3 sides, you're simply lining up with this indicator the score line that you have already created. So you punch and score. This side is shorter so it doesn't come off the edge of the punch board, so I'm good there. Line up with that score line again. Punch and score, and again this is my longer side, so I'm going to have to pull my punch board out and just fill in the score. You can see my little scraps. This is where those little corners punch out from right in there. Okay, and this is our final side to score. Punch, line it up again with that scoring line, finish it off, and you'll see you ended up right where you started. And then the other side of the punch board has sort of the opposite shape of punch. If you put the corner tab of your cardstock in there, it'll round that edge, and that just makes a little bit more finished edge to your envelope. I've done one here where I've rounded all 4 corners. And I'm just going to put my 3 sides together, and I'm just going to add a little bit of liquid glue. I'm just kind of lining up where those pieces of cardstock overlap each other. And you have a bit of, there's maybe a 1/2 inch of overlap here, so you've got enough room to do your liquid cardstock, and even if it squishes a little bit, you're not going to get it on the paper. But you do want to be careful that you don't accidentally seal up your envelope by putting too much glue in there. And then just take your hole punch and punch in the center of your flap and the part the flap's going to go into. I've got some ribbon here. Just going to take about a dozen inches or so, thread it up in here. And then I'm going to take my gift that I'm going to put inside, put whatever items you have inside, thread the ribbon through the top hole. Just going to fold that down on itself and make myself a little bow. Now I do want to add one more thing here. I'll pretty up my bow later. These ribbons come in the holiday catalog, so they're only good to the end of December, and then you won't be able to purchase them anymore. But this gold is just gorgeous no matter what colors I've got on the paper that I'm using. And I'm just threading this cord underneath the bow that I've already created. Time is of the essence for this project because I do have several to make. So I have not decorated the tag, although I know it would be lovelier if I did. But when time is short, you just love to have some pretty paper because it makes it nice real quickly. And I think actually that is a little bit longer than I want, so I'm going to knot it up a little bit closer so the tag doesn't hang down quite so much, and just trim off the extra. So there's my pouch. Now this one of course already has my gifts inside, and so you can see it's a little bit bigger, a little bit fatter. So anyway, that's the project for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out some of this lovely twine gift set before it's not available anymore, in your green and red and your gold. I just think you could use that any time of the year, not just Christmas. But anyways, thanks so much for joining me today. Like my channel, or like this video, share my channel with a friend, shop on my website if you haven't got a demonstrator already, and take a little time to do some crafting today. Bye-bye.